They say when you're surrounded by infinity, make any wish and it will come true. So I'm going to find some infinity. There will be a world where you're all safe. What is that all over him? I guess I'm back to how I was before. A pile of neutrons. I think I really am in the last stretch. So an importer there, and then logistical cables across here, so that anything produced in this array will get put into there and then immediately imported into the system. How much space is there in the ceiling before the next floor? 2, good, that's the perfect amount. Nice big window and room so that I can put a second layer up here. So if I put one there and one there with another logistic cable between them, I can, what, double the amount of collectors in one room. Ah, because it's keeping a minimum number of crystal matrix, it's slowly producing more neutronium over time. More collectors over time. That's really helpful. Over 1,000 piles of neutrons. Brilliant. Enough to make one neutronium block. Oh no, I left one gap. I should only... yeah, I left 2 gaps, there should only be 1. So cover that one, and... as soon as the neutronium... why is that not made yet? It is made. Did I not set it to output? Oh no, I didn't set it to output into here. Because I didn't have one to set. So that goes into there. Which should immediately head into the middle of this thing. Yeah, there it is. So I just need the other... how many? I need another 15 ingots. Which is like a block and a half. So I don't think I'm quite near that yet. No, I am not. I've got about a third of what I need. A quarter of what I need, rather. Iron is still being used as quickly as it's being produced. That's not good. I assume that's this? Yeah. So that's got 2,000 blocks. If I temporarily turn that off, that will probably start mass producing them now. Because the one in... that one was almost done. It was about 2,900 or something, so I might go turn that off as well, because I need more iron to make more iron seeds to make more iron. It's always how these things go. Yeah, so that's now full. No, that's the wrong one. That one is full, so this should be filling up with iron now. It is not, for some reason. It's not because of that. That's full of bloody thousands of chests and hoppers. So where is all of my iron going? Because it's got to be going into something. Alloys, maybe? No, they're all full. And yet I'm still using all of the iron I'm producing. Steel? It seems unlikely that it's all going into the steel. Yeah, that thing's full. I mean, it's not... It's full, and it's not full, but it's quite full. 32,000. What I should do is improve that one as well. Just to get that... not to get it moving again, but because that's something I'm going to need in high quantities as well. But if this isn't the issue, where is all of my iron going? I don't have that many sort of permanent exports, so... I honestly have no idea, because I've got like this is a permanent generation system. That's not an export. This is an export, but it's just the iron which I've now cut off, right? No. Yes. No, the other one. Yeah, so that's a permanent export. That's cut off now, so that's not. Ah, was it going into here to fill up because it's still got like 4 stacks that it could fill? Yes, okay, so that's where it was. Wow, those things are such a sink. Makes me very, very concerned about the compressors now. Because I need 1 singularity per thingy, per catalyst. And I need 11 catalysts, so that's 11 singularities per ingot. which would be 11 times 400. So we're talking over 4,000 blocks. One of these, and that's struggle to fill. Yeah, I definitely need to increase iron production, but now that is... and it goes up very quickly, which is why it's so concerning that I don't have any when I don't have it off. I suppose even an infinite supply is limited by the tap. But I have enough to make seeds for like 2 more rows. So I think I'm going to start like increasing these in 2s. And what? Did something used to be here? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm going to start increasing these in 2s because I need to ramp up very quickly to meet the demand I'm about to have. Sometimes I think about what these buildings were used for before the apocalypse. Like, this probably used to be like a living room or a lobby. I feel like this used to be like a communal garden or something, because it's got these little entrances onto it, and it's mostly penned in. So these could all have been, like, residential buildings. So this could have been someone's living room where they, I don't know, read, and now it's being used to make the building blocks of creation. It's funny how things change. He says, seeing a undead horse just slowly work its way across the grass. Right, Gold, you and me, we got some work to do. Ah, this is the tin seeds. They are in the wrong place. Because that little bit of piping is supposed to be for the gold and not for the tin. Okay, I might have to move the tin seeds. I have to move the tin seeds. I have something else using cloches. What the hell's this? I think that's lapis? Okay. Probably going to need to deal with that at some point too. There we go. Ooh, these lines can be very slow to set up, but they are already producing. So that's the tin and the gold, both set up with resonant components and maximum flux. Whew. So what's the one down here? It was lapis, wasn't it? On this floor? Yeah. I think that's lapis. I will just go down and check on the same floor as diamond. It is lapis, yeah. That's fine. And that's producing some more iron seeds still. How much more has that got to do? Still quite a bit. 60 neutron collectors it's produced in the time it took me to do that. Bloody hell. If I shift this over to here instead, then I can have like the pipe at this end to go up, and therefore not need to lose a space here, or 2 spaces even. 10 more neutronium ingots. How many more do I need? It was 16 total, so I should need 5 more. Like so. 400 piles. Wow. What am I missing here? Oh, I'm missing matrix. Because they're all getting exported into that other one, aren't they? Damn. Okay, if I turn this one on, that means they should get put in there? I don't know if that's how it works. If I just take this stack and stick them in there, they do get pulled out. Enough to start producing the first compressor. How am I doing on iron while this is going on? 23,000. That's decently quick. I shouldn't need to speed this one up because I am going to need a limited number, whereas the other one I just need them to keep churning out basically. And they are doing that nicely. There it is. First compressor. Neutronium compressor. It is... Wow, okay, it is just... Presumably the blocks go there. That works, and then it produces them. Can I just straight up grab 400 of these? Uses 3,600, but that is fine. So I grab all of those, and then what? Ah. Okay, so it has a limited work speed. It's not a straight instant in and out, but it is pretty quick. So if I do manage to set this up so that it pipes them in, which should be fairly easy to do, it will produce for me singularities. I have my first singularity in hand. And that wasn't too bad. That was 3,600. Most of these I've got like 30,000, so I've got like 10 singularities. I have enough for one... Oh my god, for one ingot. But infinite is as infinite does. I have infinite time, infinite resources, infinite monkeys, and infinite typewriters. I can create infinity. Oh, I could use the higher floors of this building. I've not used those for anything because they were half the size. Okay, yeah. I can probably go up another floor in here then and have the compressors working. Oh, I can see that working. Have the compressors working up here. It's been quite a while since I... oh, yes, that would work very nicely because then I can also connect it to here at last and actually make use of this. So this would be a couple more bridge stairs. Yeah, I'll have them outside so I can have doors. Can probably just leave them open, but I'd like to be able to close them if I want to. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I believe this is 14 across, so I can just have a straight 1-to-1 across this room. Where is the nearest cable? Is there a cable around here? No. Because all of these things are completely separate from cables, aren't they? Alright, well the nearest cable is down here, so I can... Yeah, I can just have that going up the side, go around it like I did down there, and then, yeah, just have it connect to a series of probably externals again. Along this... No, because I'm not going to have them there. Alright, I will have it come up and go in here. Or maybe not there. Maybe further along. That can go around. And this goes up to here. And I fell off. Up to there. And then... in here. Is that connected? It is. And I'll just snake this around the lights. There should be power right there. Good. That's exactly where I was hoping it would be. So I can have that. And then a line of 13 compressors across here. Or rather, these are going to be crafters, which are going to be fed from... the computer to produce blocks of the things needed. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. The steel and indium aren't compressed. They're just blocks. 13 crafters. Right across like so. 13 exporters. Right across like so. And then connected there. So these will each produce the blocks needed for a singularity. They will then go into... I think they don't need to go into a storage. I think they can probably... because the use of the storage here would be to stop... these from filling, but that seems unlikely given the rate of production. So instead, I'm just going to have them go straight into a compressor. And then a series of bins across there to store the singularities. And that itself might also be overkill. I don't know that I'm going to need space for 4,000 of each singularity. But I kind of just want them producing. That is set to fast. Recipe is iron blocks. And this will export them. So I do need to put stack upgrades into each of these as well. Why are they not going into this? It's sort of like a valve on top or a hatch. Do they have to go in the top? Yes, they do. Re-enable that. And we are ready. Now I just need the compressors. So for the compressors, I just need the neutronium, and the neutronium is collecting. I am now automatically producing singularities. Yes! And the neutrons are collected right below it as well. Another neutronium block. I'm filling up the whole ceiling with neutronium collectors. How am I doing on iron? Iron is going down quite rapidly. But I do have enough seeds for 2 more rows, so I will place those now. It feels sort of incredible adding 2 lines at once. It feels really advanced. I've run out of iron to produce components, so let's start that off. And finish off the first line so that that can start producing them. And I'm switching to just putting like a whole batch of seeds in here and then letting them naturally filter down, because it takes so long to put 2 seeds into each. And the idea of the 2 seeds in each is that way there's always a seed in there. But this works too. Like, the minimal loss of efficiency saves me a ton of time. And it will also actually save me a ton of resources, because it'll use half the number of seeds per row. So, yeah, these are all maxed out, I believe. I will just double check, but I'm fairly sure all of these are completely maxed out on the back row. They are not. Now they are. Cool. And hopefully that will, when it starts getting to the other end, it will start producing enough iron. But I think what I will do to just speed it along, that's already up to 10 singularities, is temporarily turn that off. How's this doing? Yeah, it's using them as quickly as it's producing them, which is fine. That is enough for almost 1 block. How am I doing on... Oh, I'm out of iron. I knew that. So yeah, that is sufficient. This will produce a load of iron, which is already doing at a very rapid rate, enough to produce the components I need to get the third row, up and running. I splashed out and added 4 new rows. I figure I'm going to need them, and I've got... Mostly because I realised I have the iron, so it's... these are pipe. I realised I have the iron, so the iron seeds, so I have them now. I may as well use them now. And now that's 1 more line, and the last line. And after this, I should probably go add the iridium. I think that's the next thing on the list. So I still need the... water for this one. There. All of these are absolute max production. They're all connected. Apart from those 2 for some reason. But this should now be absolute top of the bloody range, 5 times iron production at max speed. So I should not have any iron issues. Oh, I forgot I opened this to get to the back end. Ah. So I'm up to 27,000 iron at the moment. So if I now go up to here and re-enable this, I will see how quickly I lose that. Produces them quite quickly. Cool. So that is iron. It is... Yep, it's still going down. But these two lines still need to reach max speed. Because like the ones in the... Oh no. Yeah, some of the ones in the middle aren't producing yet. So they will be. Neutrons. 2.2k, which is enough. Wow, over a stack. Which is enough to make... Not a stack of those, but enough to make 16. Can I make 32? I cannot. Not even close. But I can make 16, hopefully? Yes. So that is enough for the second compressor. I'm up to 2.3k nether stars. Back up to 1,000 neutrons, and I should have a new compressor. I do. So what is the second thing? I suppose it should be whatever is the most numerous. Copper, I believe I do need a copper. Copper, check the catalyst, I think I do. Copper Singularity. Hey, Kathy. I should send off for a load more copper seeds. If I send off for 112, then that's enough for 2 more lines. How's the iron doing? Okay, it's not depleting that quickly, but it is still depleting. So when it depletes, I'll probably turn it off again. Another compressor. And this one is copper blocks. Put that on fast and set that to extract. Produce for me copper singularities as well. So that's another 400 by the look of it. And I need 13 external storage across here. Am I still going to be... Yep, I can still place those things. So, cable. And I'll just have it go there. So these are now all connected. So if I go into here, I can see how many singularities I have. Oh, it's working. It stopped producing neutron collectors. I'm guessing that's because of iron. No? Oh, yeah, no, I turned off the iron usage. So yeah, it's probably run out of iron blocks. Yep, that's run out of iron. How are we doing on iron? Almost out. 5 lines. And it cannot keep up with a compressor. That is impressive and terrifying at the same time. I don't know quite what is best. I've got 31. That's enough for just under 3 blocks. Or 3... No, sorry, that's just... Oh my god, that's 3 ingots. Oh... Well, let's see. How many ingots do I need? I want to make a... It said surrounded by infinity. I want to make a room of infinity blocks. And I want it to be, let's say, 7 by 7. Probably 3 tall inside. I want to make it a solid room. I'm not going to skimp on the corners. So 7 by 7 by 7 by 7, 5. Probably in the region of 2,500 ingots, which would be 25,000. Seriously? Seriously, I need 25,000 singularities of each to produce Can that be right? Oh, hell. This is going to take me forever. How am I doing on copper? Ah, yeah, no, I see what I did there. I started it extracting the copper. Oh, no, yeah, I made the seeds before, so the seeds should... Yeah, the seeds are still making because I put in enough for the seeds. Okay, yeah, this is problematic, I think.